I mainly play Terran on the ladder. And something that's really frustrating to deal with is like a very early roach timing that goes for these rocks.
Yeah.
Granted, it's not as strong against Protoss because they have a force field, but if you catch them by surprise, can definitely do some early damage. So we'll see if that gets used in this game. But spawning in the bottom left, we have the pink Protoss up 2-0 in this series, hoping to close it out with a quick 3-0. It is Team Ascension Pro's Creature.
And in the top right, down 2 games, can he make the epic 3-game comeback? It is the Yellow Zerg from Infinity NA. Game time. Let's see. Okay, yeah, just we'll distract and cancel there. So, I guess, yeah, like you were saying, those back rocks could potentially be a problem if gone unscouted, but, you know, I guess we should probably assume that Creature is going to put a pylon down there. But, you know, maybe there's, there is an outside chance, I suppose, that he doesn't play this map on ladder, and, he hasn't trained himself to do that. We're just going to have to see.
I also like what Creature's doing here with this Gateway expand, because he's gone for a Nexus first the past 2 games. And he's basically saying, I'm going to be safe if you try to cheese me, take back this one of these games here.
Yeah,
but
that's really
game time isn't having any of it. He's just going for that hatch first, He's like, I'm comfortable with my macro game. I don't need to cheese you. Nope. Just try the same thing again.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of tried, a pretty cheesy build last game. Okay, so, okay, so he is going to go 3 hatch before pool here. I like this a lot. I like it quite a bit, actually. He saw that Creature went for Nexus first both of the last 2 games, and even though, incidentally, Creature decided to go for a Gateway expand this game, I think what Game Time did right here is really smart.
Yeah, but will it work out for him this game? Because Creature is getting in the main base now, and he's going to scout no pool. And he's going to be thinking to himself, what's up here?
Yeah, I mean, he scouted Game Time's greed. That is very true. But the question is, can he punish? And I would kind of tend to think the answer is no. Yeah, and he knows it. He's just going to lay down a Nexus. Yeah, standard one gate Nexus off of 1 gas. He's starting his Mothership Core now, so maybe we'll see him put on a little bit of early pressure with like a Zealot and a Mothership Core, or a Zealot and a Stalker and a Mothership Core. Yeah, and he's starting his Zealot, so that could be a little scary for Game Time, but there's no way it's going to like cancel the 3rd or anything.
Yeah, and I'm sure Creature is happy just to take his 3rd Nexus a little bit earlier too.
Yeah.
Because he's really comfortable on that 3-base economy. So he's going to see that, and he's going to say, maybe I can just be just as greedy here.
Yeah, I think that is pretty likely. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, the 3-base game is clearly working for him in the series. So no reason to try anything.
Yeah, no reason to change it up. Yeah, okay, so we do see the Zealot and Mothership Core moving out here. Gonna put a little pressure on the 3rd. Might get a Queen, but if Game Time's really on top of it, he shouldn't even get that much. So
no. But
yeah, on this left-hand side, yeah. Go ahead.
There are 3 more gates following up behind this, so he's definitely going to try to put on some pressure here.
That is true. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. If he's definitely going to want to get the 3rd base here. If he doesn't get a kill on the 3rd base, he's going to be in a really bad spot. Given just how early this 3rd base went up for.
That's true. This is Son's build. This is the Son 4-gate after Nexus, and yeah, I mean, you're right. If he doesn't get critical damage here, he is going to be behind. So. 4 Zealots and a Mothership Core here are going to go in, and Game Time hasn't scouted this, so he's.
There is a Spine, but those are really weak before they get finished. But Creature isn't actually going to go for it. He's just going to trade against these Lings, and the Spine is going to do wonders for pushing this back, because now the Roach Horn is done. And only a handful of roaches are being made now, but as the roaches get out, this push is pretty much shut down.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, creature. He does have a time warp here that he can use on his mothership core. So that could come into play here. But yeah, it looks like creature's going to engage. Time warp gets thrown down, and he's going to get his spine.
There are a lot of roaches in production, but will they be here in time? The spine is going to go down. One of the roaches will go down, but there's a lot of celots here. He's going for the queen, and I think he's just going to try and focus down the hatch and recall, maybe. But no, he is going to try to fight this army.
Well, you know, I don't blame him. I mean, he's just short on energy as far as recall goes, so that looks like it might not need to be an option here. But he's pushing game time back. Oh no, mothership core went down. Yep. It's not good.
You need another Zello Warp in the buffer for these stalkers.
Yeah, he does.
But some sloppy micro there, he actually loses quite a few stalkers. So game time is holding.
Game time's holding, you're right. And as long as he just keeps making wings and roaches here, he's in a great spot. Okay, so yeah, creature knows this attack is almost over. He is going to lose these stalkers here, which is unfortunate, but he's got a forge and a robo, and all three of his other gases going down back at home. So he's kind of in damage control mode, it looks like.
But he's kind of he's actually up in workers, which is really surprising. Game time has been
chrono boosting his next side. So let's see. He's going to start +1 when he has the gas, presumably. But given that he just was on one gas for so long, he's gas starved right now. I mean, he had to throw down 3 at once, and he just doesn't have the best speed he needs to research what he wants.
Nope.
Okay, now +1 attack is thrown down, and the little starts. Yeah.
These rocks are now super vulnerable, and creature sees this, but he just has absolutely no army to contest game time breaking down these rocks. There's one sentry, and the sentry is actually almost full on energy, so it's going to buy him a ton of time here because the ramp is so narrow.
He's got 4. He's got 3 sentries up here. He's got 4 force fields to utilize, so that's good, I suppose. But at any rate, I mean, he'll have enough time to get out an immortal, which is about done. But let's see. What do you think here? Is game time going to be able to break him?
It's game time. He can.
Oh no, he's up.
Oh no. Well, that answers that.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good.
There's no overcharge available, or there actually is. It just became available.
There's one. Yeah, there's just one though. Okay, he needs to target that immortal down on those roaches. It's just kind of dancing around. That's a nice time warp.
Very nice time warp, and those force fields are just blocking that pocket of roaches in. So, and yeah, this immortal is totally protected, so it's just sitting in the back, killing all these roaches off. So a little bit of sloppy micro here from game time. Definitely should have gone for that immortal. And we see that third nexus queued up from creature now, so he knows he's held.
It's a great hold too. Great hold. Good force fields, like you said. Yeah, good time warp. And behind this, it looks like creature's just. He's starting his roach upgrades. In fact, wow, he's got 2 roach ones. It looks like because he's researching them both at once. That's interesting. You don't often see that.
No, definitely not.
Interesting play here. Once again, though, they're even on workers. They're even on workers, and creatures getting his third base down. So I'm just not sure if this game is going to go any better for game time than the last 2 have, frankly.
No, they are even workers, but creature is pretty oversaturated here on his main and his natural. So he's gonna the economy isn't gonna kick ahead until this third base finishes and he starts mining from it. But he's definitely not in a bad spot anymore. He is down on supply by quite a bit, but most of it is in roaches. And as long as he gets his immortal count up, he'll be totally fine to push back any just pure roach attack.
Yeah, I mean, you're totally right. I mean, his third is finishing up right now, and unless game time plans on killing that third, which I don't think he'll be able to do, he needs to take a 4th ASAP. Otherwise, he's just gonna get overrun again. Once, actually, hold on. I mean, he is a 50 supply, granted, but
yes,
he's gonna. Let's see. It looks like he might be trying to mount an attack here pretty soon with these roaches. So I guess it'll come down to whether or not creature can defend.
But you're, I don't know. He's letting creature just sit on this 3-base economy. I don't know. I feel like Game Time should be going for maybe some other form of tech here. I just think pure roach is not the answer to the composition that creature is going for. But
yeah, certainly not the answer. +2. Yeah, okay, yeah. Attack is on the way. Let's see here. If this cannon goes down, and Game Time's just he's gonna move off and go towards the natural. It looks like, or maybe just try and come in from a different angle.
Okay, force fields. Oh, the burrow.
Burrow movement.
Burrow movement. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, so did I. Alright, he's kind of boxed in by those force fields, but
one of the immortals is protected. The other one is going to get focused down. So it's definitely going to be a rough hold here. There are very few reinforcements here for creature. So he is cleaning up these roaches, but the Nexus Cannon is about to expire. But this immortal, 22 kills.
That is a hero immortal right there.
Definitely a hero immortal, and that's a pretty amazing hold.
That's a great hold. It's a great hold. He had good force fields, and what's more, well, he did lose a few sentries, but you know, creature's 30 supply ahead now, but he was 70 supply ahead at the beginning of that attack. I think creature's
like, despite all those losses, our creature's economy is still ahead. The fourth base is just now going down. It's 16.5 minutes here for Game Time.
Yeah, that is a really late fourth.
Creature getting more immortals. The third base, or the +3 attack, sorry, is going down. But we have another burrowed attack here.
Okay, this one he gets in a little better position. It looks like he's going to lose a few more sentries, but again, it's not going to work.
He's in a better position, but there's just so much less stuff than the last time.
Yeah. And now, I mean, the supply lead is going down, and his fourth is only halfway done. Game times, that is. He's got his Hydralisk Den now, but he's going to be at 0-0 versus +3 attack. I mean, if it wasn't bad enough before, when creatures +3 finishes, I'm just not sure if there's going to be any recourse left for Game Time whatsoever.
The Hydras are a really nice addition here, though I just think they're a bit too late, and the economies are too close for the Hydra switch to actually be as effective as it needs to be.
Yeah, he's got a little creep highway going down the left-hand side here, which that's nice, I guess. I mean, that's going to allow his Hydras to be a little more mobile. But yeah, I mean, look. Creature's going to move out once his +3 attack finishes. He has 4 immortals, he's got a 5th one on the way, and I mean, let's be frank here, he's going to go out and he's going to kill Game Time.
Yeah, definitely going to be a pretty difficult hold here if Game Time can pull it off. If he sets up a nice flank here, he's got a shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's fighting on creep, so he's got that going for him.
Yes. But it looks like creature is actually going to attack. They're just going to use this position to secure his 4th base.
Yeah, wow.
Or maybe he'll do both. But he's pushing back the creep highway.
I kind of think creature knows how far ahead he is right now, and he's just putting that 4th bane or that 4th base down. Okay, we got to fight here. Mothership Core goes down.
The blinks are good, but there are a lot of Hydras.
Yeah, Game Time has he's got a good concave here, so this fight is going about as good as it possibly can, but this +3 attack is just tearing him to shreds nonetheless.
Yep, and the offensive blink there is going to clean up most of those Hydras.
Yeah. Additional Stalkers getting warped in, and look, I mean, he's going to go up this ramp and he's going to cancel the 3rd, or kill the 3rd rather, and where's Game Time going to go from there? If
we look at the supplies now, creature is just up 30 supply. Really never a good position for Lizard to be down in supply. And GG, creature's going to take a very convincing 3-0 in this series. Yeah,
that was... I mean, look, it was obvious Game Time's really, really good, but he looked like he did get somewhat outclassed there in that best 5, sad to say.
Yeah. Game Time did have his shots. The games weren't complete blowouts.
No, they weren't.
Game Time just choosing to go for the more aggressive option and just wasn't able to break the defensive Protoss of Creature.
Yeah. That third game, admittedly, that third game did look like the closest of the three of them. I mean, let's not forget, there was a point during that game where he was up 70 supply. But the fact was, I mean, it was with unupgraded roaches. Well, I mean, yes, they had burrow movement, but no attack upgrades versus +2 stalkers and immortals. I mean, that's just never a situation where the Zerg is going to win.
All right, so we're going to have a winner's interview here with Creature.
Nice.
So, just waiting for him to pick up here on Skype, and we will get into this interview.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he has to say here.
Hey, Creature, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. So, yeah, congratulations on that very convincing victory there.
Thank you. PVZ, I've been pretty comfortable in that matchup, so I was pretty confident going into this.
Yeah, not a whole lot to ask you. All those games were just very convincing.
Yeah, I didn't really do anything fancy. I just did the normal stuff that you normally see me doing on ladder, and
yeah, very defensive 3-base play.
Yeah.
I'm curious. What made you decide to go for the sand build in that third game there?
Oh, I figured like I just wanted to mix it up, like just in case. Like he saw me go like Nexus first, like the first 2 games. So like maybe he'd try and throw in an early pool in the last game. Also, I just wanted to mix it up, and it's also a build I'm really comfortable with.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I faced the winner of who again?
SirRobin and
HuShang.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Our next series we're going to be casting here on the.
Yeah. Both of those guys are really, really good players. So
yeah,
either one of them is going to be a tough match. Yeah.
How confident are you that again? I mean, which one would you rather face?
Probably SirRobin, since my PvZ is obviously my best matchup, and I've been struggling a bit PvP. And also, I think in the breaking out qualifier, HuShang 2-0'd me, so I'd definitely rather face SirRobin. Although, it would be nice to face HuShang, because I could get some revenge for him 2-0'ing me. But, yeah.
All right, well, good luck in either case here.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I'll hang out on the stream now. Oh,
yeah, do you wanna link your stream or your Twitter? Get some followers.
Yeah, I'm twitch.tv/thecreature9, and same as my Twitter, thecreature9.
Great.
All right, well, go follow this guy. His PVZ is sick. You should follow him.
Thank you.
So yeah, once again, congratulations. Looking forward to seeing you in the semifinals.
And I look forward to playing in it.
Yeah. All right. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Have fun casting SirRobin and HuShang.
Oh,